Candlestick Park in San Francisco as the Philadelphia Eagles pay a visit to the city by the bay. A must-win for Philadelphia, and the 49ers can qualify for the playoffs should they win. Pat Summerall with John Madden, and let's talk first about the Eagles. You can see where they stand now with a record of 7-4. The Redskins have already won. So has New Orleans. Philadelphia wants to prove they can still play like they did at the beginning of the year.
Well, that's what I think. You know, they started off and they were 4-0. This guy here, Randall Cunningham, was the hottest player in the National Football League. And they had a little slump. They benched Randall for a game, and they're trying to come back out of it. And I think the coaching staff and all the players feel that this is a game that they can prove that they belong playing with the best teams in the league.
And the 49ers can clinch a wild card spot at least with a victory today. How about their approach?
Well, I think they want more than that. I mean, they know that they can clinch a playoff spot today, but they're thinking of things a lot bigger than just clinching a playoff spot. They're thinking of getting a home field throughout.
Roger Ruzick set to kick off for the Eagles to Mark Logan and Dexter Carter if it goes back deep. Absolutely gorgeous day. Perfect temperature. Field in good shape. No alibis.
Nice crisp day. Good day for hitting.
Mark Logan is 43. Dexter Carter back there with him as Ruzick is set. Took him a long time to get the motor started, but here we go.
And he comes up with that.
And through and out of the end zone. So San Francisco and their offensive machine led by Steve Young will start from their own 20. Great year for that man so far. Good offensive line in front of him. Wallace, McIntyre, Foster, Harris Barton, Brent Jones, the tight end, Jesse Sapolo, the center. Waters, Rathman, the two runners, Rice and Taylor wide. They don't get much better than that. Taylor goes left, Rice comes right. Rathman on the move, Young to Ricky Waters. Close to first down yardage. He got about 9, stopped by Evans and Rich Miano. In front, Simmons, Golick, Harmon, and Reggie White. The three linebackers, Thomas, Evans, and Joyner. And in the secondary, Booty and Allen, the cornerbacks, Hopkins and Miano, the two safeties. 2nd and 1. Rice is left this time. Young looking that direction. Pass complete to Rathman. 49er first down at about their 43. Thomas stripped him up.
One thing the Eagles said yesterday, Pat, is they feel that they have to knock Steve Young down. On his first pass, you'll see Andy Harmon, number 91. Watch him right in the middle of the picture. He's going to come through. Young gets rid of the ball, throws it to Rathman. But the Eagles knock Steve Young down. They want to do this every time he goes back to throw.
And after a while, it's like the body punch. It starts to take its toll. Like he might be changing.
This is an audible.
Young to throw. Behind Rice. John Taylor.
Yeah, I'll tell you one thing that makes them audibilize is when they see Reggie White over the middle, that means that's a Bear defense. That means it's man coverage. So when he saw Reggie White over the center, he's saying, okay, I got man coverage. Now I have to get out of the run. It's tough to run against that what they call the Bear defense. So he's audibilizing to a pass, and this is what it looks like. You see, he had to throw around that thing. He tried to. It looked like a bad pass, but Reggie White hit that ball.
Deflected it. 2nd and 10. No score. 49ers first possession. Waters left side tripped up by Clyde Simmons. A gain of 3.
You know, if there's been any surprise on this 49er team, it's been this guy, Ricky Waters. You know, you talk about Jerry Rice going for 100 touchdown receptions today. Ricky Watters is also going for 1,000-yard a game. I mean, he'll probably get his 1,000 yards in this game. And he's really a fun guy. I mean, he got energy all the time. I mean, his motor runs at about 120 miles an hour.
In fact, early in the year, they were afraid that he wasted too much energy, that his motor might run out of gas. It didn't.
I would rather have that than the other.
Me too. Here's Young. Speaking of motoring, tripped up by Seth Joyner after he gained 2.
Big play by Seth Joyner, because that's not easy. You know, you see him just tackle Steve Young there, and you say, well, he tackled him, he didn't get a first down. But Steve Young, when he runs, he's not a quarterback running. He's like a third running back in there. I mean, he's big, he's strong, he's fast, he's quick, and all these things. And that is a heck of an open field tackle by Seth Joyner.
Wilmsmeyer back to punt. Tavai Sikahima. Sikahima retreat to the 9. Tripped up quickly by John Johnson. Good coverage. Randall Cunningham starts at quarterback for Philadelphia. In front of him, they're healthy again. Heller, Shad, Alexander, Floyd, Antone Davis, and Byers, the tight end. Walker and Sherman, the 2 runners. Barnett and Calvin Williams, the wide receivers. 1st and 10, Philadelphia at their own 11. Byers, the tight end, lined up on the left side. Barnett is right, Williams is left. Cunningham to Walker. Walker hit behind the line of scrimmage and lost yardage. Keith DeLong led the defense, a 3-yard loss. Here are the front 3 for 49ers. Fagan, Washington, the nose tackle, and Pierce Holt having an outstanding year. Romanowski, Walter, DeLong, and Harris, the linebackers. Griffin and Davis, the cornerbacks. Hall, their #1 draft choice, and David Whitmore, the 2 safeties. We'd like to welcome those of you who watch Chicago and Cleveland. Here at Candlestick, there is no score. 49ers had to punt on their first possession. Now the Eagles have their first possession. That was Heath Sherman with the ball. 2-yard pickup stop by Mike Walter.
You know, you talk about the 49ers, or you talk to the 49ers, the first thing they say they have to do is stop the run, because they think that the run will give Randall Cunningham confidence. Randall Cunningham doesn't have a lot of confidence, and the 49er defense doesn't want to be the ones to give it back to him.
3rd and 11. Byers in the backfield this time with Cunningham. 4 wide receivers. Cunningham back, and Byers comes out of there. So does Cunningham. Over the head of the intended receiver, who was Calvin Williams, very nearly intercepted by Thane Gash. So the Eagles will have to punt. Just add 1 letter to Eagles, and you have the punter, Fiegel. Alan Grant, deep. Off the side of his foot. Takes a pretty good bounce for the Eagles and out of bounds at the 46. Where the 49ers will take over. 44-yard Eagle punt. No score as yet. We're in the first quarter. The turf here at Candlestick, although it's in very good shape, is a little bit on the loose side.
Yeah, it's always heavy. So what you have to do on a heavy field is wear longer cleats. And you see Reggie White there. They were just changing his cleat from a shorter cleat to a longer cleat, and I think as the game goes on, the visiting team usually figures that they have to do more and more of that.
49ers on offense at their own 45 for the second time. They have the ball. Young, a half roll, and a throw to Rice. He stepped out of bounds.